What's up, y'all?
Hey, y'all. Welcome.
Welcome to the Johnson household.
Welcome to the Johnson home.
Come on in.
Come on in, y'all.
I think it's time for a family meeting.
Family meeting.
Everybody get downstairs. It's time for a family meeting.
Family meeting.
Get downstairs.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm emancipated. Now I'm free to worship. Say I've been liberated. Scream, I'm free to worship. Why? Jesus set me free. So take the chains off of me.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Bless you. Welcome to the Johnson family edition of
He said.
He Said, She Said. Listen, we thought it was important, man, to before our kids go off to college, go back to school, we wanted to invite you into our homes and let you know how we kick it around here. Now, I must warn you, this is the disclaimer. We are not the Huxtables.
Absolutely.
Truth of the matter is, the Huxtables wasn't the Huxtables, so I think we'll be okay. Is that cool?
Absolutely.
Hey, listen, we want to introduce the family real quick. Right here to my left, I got Elia. She's the oldest. Next to her is Eli. He's in the middle, my namesake. And then next to him is Andrea. She's the black sheep of the family. And then over here we got Elijah, Elise, and Elisa. It gets confusing around here with all the E's.
It's
cool.
okay.
It's all good.
It's all right.
Right? So we're calling a family meeting. Are y'all used to a family meeting? Are we? Is this our first family? This is our first family meeting.
Yeah, no, is it?
Have we ever had a family meeting? Tell the people about the family meeting.
Every day.
Prayer, whatever.
We had a few. We had a few family meetings.
We have family meetings for eating donuts.
We had family meetings for not cleaning up. We had family meetings for not saying hello.
meetings for him cleaning.
We have
It's true, but it's crazy because they think I'm crazy about the family meetings, but I will come home, everybody laying around, not doing nothing, not doing a thing. So what I do, I grab a broom and I start cleaning up.
But he's sweet for 30 seconds, bro. Not even.
Purposely grab the broom.
He sweet 22 particles.
He
And then get mad at everybody else.
said, so
I'm not mad
like a
yet.
slave.
I'm not mad, but everybody sees me sweeping, but nobody comes to help me. That's the problem.
And
Hey,
he
look,
just
look.
got out for work.
Look,
so.
he's sweet and he look up after every stroke.
I'm sweeping for about 15 minutes and ain't nobody helping me. That's the problem. So then I,
They said 15 seconds.
then I,
Yes.
so
So ain't nobody gonna move. So ain't nobody gonna move.
hey, it's serious. Hey, I feel like we need to have a family meeting to make sure we come together, man. I don't know about anybody else's family, but for us, it's important for us to stay on one accord. So we try to meet as much as possible. You know, coming up.
Good and bad.
Good and bad. We've had good meetings
Yeah.
and bad meetings, but y'all came out all right. Y'all feel okay about
I feel
that?
all right about that. I mean, I guess I want to know, how has the family meeting for you older ones? How have the family meetings helped you all?
Good question.
It really sets a standard for going forward. You know, like you learn that he used to always tell us a couple years ago that we can't be the messy roommate and stuff like that because we are about to leave and she's already gone. But that stuff will be annoying to have like a messy roommate. So we'll have family meetings about cleaning up and making sure we stay neat and that sort of thing. So, I mean, I really think it just sets a standard for moving forward.
What about you, Leah?
Man, I couldn't stand family meetings because they were usually my fault. So I usually initiated some type of meeting that had to happen, and then once I get in trouble, Eli has to get in trouble.
Yeah.
There's just no.
It just
I can't
kind
be
of
in
rolls
trouble by
down.
myself.
It rolls downhill.
I can't be in
trickles
trouble.
down.
I think the problem for me was you never had a reaction, so that always made me upset. Like that made me upset. Everyone have a reaction, kind of on some okay. Yes, I got you. We're gonna make it happen.
And then we say, don't say another word, and she say what?
Okay.
So she always got something to say. Always.
Don't say nothing back. Okay.
And it was the okay that used to drive me crazy.
Yes,
Maybe that.
okay. It was that okay.
Punkin over there
Final
mad
word.
about not having her phone. I'm normally in the corner crying because I just got yelled at. Man, she just sitting there like, what's going on?
As if it wasn't her fault.
Right, like she didn't do it. Like,
Then the face turn.
Pumpkin, her story is unique because Pumpkin, she moved in with us. She came with us her freshman year. So she moved in with us. She's actually my wife's cousin, and she moved in with us. So we kind of raised her from there up until now. And honestly, how did you feel when you first moved into the house? You got to be honest. This is for TV.
Yes.
You might as well tell them the truth. Tell them how you felt.
Might as well.
It was terrible. The worst thing ever, because me coming from a family that wasn't revolving around discipline. So like here, it was a military family, and he was a lot more strict than he is now. So a lot of the stuff that I wanted to do, I could not do, and I was not having it. He wanted to take away my cell phone and the ring, and I couldn't.
I remember she got in trouble. I tried to take her phone. She said, "I hate it here. I want to go back. I gotta go." So what I do?
Pack them clothes.
Packed them clothes up, took her right on back to the neighborhood. Listen, if you're gonna be here, you're gonna have to adapt to the family. But I think you came out okay. What was the change for you though? What was really the?
I really saw a change when we was getting the house built. I kind of like let my guard down and let you guys in. I seen that you guys were actually trying to help me instead of trying to harm me, and I think it had a lot to do with me getting older as well.
Yeah.
Understanding where you guys were coming from, and that you didn't mean any harm. You just wanted to help me out.
I tell you the thing that probably made me most upset in y'all younger days was when I would come home or we would do something and Punkin be the one doing it, and then my biological kids ain't doing it.
Yes.
Like that probably was it for me. Like my birthday, you know, like my birthday. Leisha laughing. But my birthday was probably what happened for my birthday. Tell them what happened. Punkin, tell them what happened.
I come downstairs and he's getting ready for work, and then they come down and they just lollygagging, fixing food, and
it's my birthday, y'all.
I'm like,
it's my birthday.
Y'all not gonna say nothing? They like, what? I'm like, it's his birthday. Oh, I'm like, okay. He lost it. So y'all not gonna say nothing for my birthday? Y'all not gonna tell me happy birthday? Somebody who's not my child tells me happy birthday and gets me a gift, but I don't get nothing.
Nothing
at all.
Not a hug. Not a handshake.
He quit. He quit on Olympic Circle.
Oh, okay.
When y'all went to sweep that stuff up off the floor.
What you mean I quit?
You quit as a parent.
You quit as a parent. You don't want to be our
You don't want to be their daddy no more.
I don't want to parent. Parent for what?
He quit.
He quit.
You say, you know what? I'm done.
I'm done.
We said, what you mean?
I don't want to be your daddy no more.
That's good. That's good. I hope y'all felt that too. Because I was offended.
So do you mean to tell me your dad was pouting too?
Yes,
Because
he
he
popped
That's
the
right.
He
balls.
was the king of the family.
That's right.
And it's worse because he got the loudest voice and he got the most authority in the house. So if he pout, that means everybody moved and shut down.
How come I didn't feel it though? I didn't feel no sympathy. I didn't feel no love from my
Because everybody
family.
mad that you just shut everything
We're
down.
just forced to feel that.
I'm telling you right now, I'm the one. What about y'all in the back? Because they seem to have it easier than y'all. Do y'all think they have it?
Absolutely.
Think they have it easier?
Absolutely.
They don't get in this much trouble.
They don't clean a lip.
They haven't had the right hand ring finger pop. That's what
I still got a mark right here from the time Mama hit me.
I think the last time I seen her hit one of them was years ago on Ronald Reagan when you.
On Ronald Reagan. On the street.
When she pulled over. Wait till we get to Ronald Reagan, Lisa. Just wait.
Hey, it's
Just
serious.
wait.
It's serious. What would you say to families out here, you know, people watching? What would you say to them about accepting discipline and structure like you guys had? You know, you get ready to go to college. Some of you are in college. Punkin is working. What about the structure aspect? What would you say to them who kind of fighting with their children on that whole structure piece?
It's all about how you come off, really.
Right.
If you come off as like a dictator, it's kind of hard being a teenager and then talking to somebody who's abusing their authority. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just come down to their level and talk to them in that aspect.
I think about the relationship that you would want to have with your parents. Like if your parents were not necessarily abusive, but like super strict when you were a kid. Think about how that made you feel as a child. You know what I mean? Growing up, a lot of the times we weren't allowed to have opinions when we were younger, and then they got older and they were like, "Oh wait, like kids probably think stuff."
That's crazy.
real.
That's amazing that you say that. I think we've said that before, and that's really on your mom because, you know, me, I come from I'm going to speak, you not saying nothing, it's just going to be whatever I say, but I think your mom really made me see that, no, they're older, they have an opinion, they have a voice, maybe you should listen to them too, and as parents, that's tough. It's tough that your kids, if anybody know you, your kids know you, and if they have something that they see or want to change or have happen, you want to listen to them. So for me, I think that was tough. And then once the light bulb came on, I was like, okay, I probably should start listening to them because they have feelings too. What made you feel like that?
Well, sometimes they would come to me and talk to me on the side. Like when you would go into another room, they would come and say, well,
You see, I was talking behind my back.
we were.
That's the problem.
We were.
That's the problem.
Absolutely.
And Elijah said always.
All the time. You gotta go
We do that all the
around.
time.
But she's loyal though, cause she always makes sure you knew. Like
Yeah.
I would.
And then
that's
we
what
took
makes
really
me-
played. She really
What?
played. She really played. Think about it.
These are the quietest one, and she done said that she knows.
She really played us.
No.
We would go to her, tell her all this stuff. She's like, well, I understand, I understand what you're talking about. Then go back and go tell him what we just said.
And we was telling her, and then he was
Right, you know.
and she was gonna tell him.
He'll let us know that she told us in a shady way though. Like
Right.
yeah.
And then
Just
y'all in the
yesterday
room
you was
talking.
saying this.
Right.
That's right.
I'm sitting here folding the clothes, but y'all having secret meetings.
That's right.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a coup going on. It was a coup against me, so I needed to find out what was going on, and I'm glad you came and told me. I appreciate that.
Oh my God.
Is that good?
So then we learned that she couldn't be trusted. So we stopped telling her stuff.
So then we start telling you. So
We tell each other everything.
And Elijah said, and that still happens
And they
today.
still have they tell each other
We just
stuff.
gonna tell each other. If we mad, we just gonna talk.
So let me ask you this. You get ready to go off of school. Leah's already in school. What do you think has helped you in your whole college experience, going to college? Do you think in high school, what do you think really kind of shaped your mind and your heart about going to school? Leah.
Honestly, like I didn't know what to expect from college before getting there. So getting there and being around all the people, people tell you what college is going to be like, but at the same time, it's a whole different thing to experience it for yourself. Like for the longest time, we thought sweatpants and
Absolutely.
slides all day.
Right.
But then I get there on the first day and people dressed up. I see dresses, sundresses, sun
Wow,
hats.
really?
It's serious. Like
Really?
it's a whole ordeal. So I think something that you're just gonna it's good to have preparation and have structure before you leave, but you definitely just have to do it.
Really? Eli, what about you? You ready to go? This is about to be your freshman year.
I'm ready.
College.
I think one thing that I learned throughout high school is that it's alright to be me and be alone by myself or do my own thing, because we even had an incident recently where it's like it felt like I was following other people.
Right.
So it's like I learned that it's okay to just be myself, because that's going to attract even more people to me. More people are going to like me that way. And not that I want to be me so other people like me. It's just this is how I am.
It's crazy because you came out okay. Like we were kind of worried about you, going into your freshman year.
No,
You had zero swag. He had zero. I mean, when
He didn't iron.
he didn't iron, he didn't iron. He had zero swag.
No,
Zero.
I would go to buy Eli tennis shoes, and he'd be like, I don't like those.
Every
Like,
time at the mall,
I'm like,
Right.
you were buying everybody's shoes, and he went to the buddies.
He went to the buddy shoes,
Yeah, I want
so he actually came out okay. Listen, man, it's the family edition of the Johnsons, man. He said, she said, we just kicking it with our kids. They're getting ready to go to school. Everybody's going back to school, man. So we want to spend some time with them and invite you into our home. We'll be back right after this.
Perfect church for imperfect people, the People's Church. Join us on Sunday mornings at 11:30 a.m., 2990 West 71st Street. Visit us at tpcindy.org for more information.
hey everybody, welcome back to He Said, She Said. I'm here with my daughters, and I'm really excited about having this dialogue with them today. I hope that you enjoyed this portion of the show. So today we're going to talk about just how it feels to have sisters in the home, and then to actually have one of those sisters move out of the home. How does that make each child feel? Because by us having different age brackets, each of them leave at a different time, but they leave someone behind. So I just want to get their opinion on how it makes them feel. So Pumpkin, you were the oldest in the home, and you had left the home, but your leave from the home was really kind of a different leave from the home. So you can talk about that or not. It doesn't matter to me, whichever one, and then we'll move over to Aaliyah. So
It was just affecting me. I was ungrateful at the time, and I really didn't know what I had being in the home with these people. And it was more of me just running away. It was like a selfish type of thing, but me leaving, I think it affected the little ones more because I was like the protector of them from her and Eli. So I think that's how they were affected, but I still kept in contact with everybody when I left.
What about you, Elia? How did it feel when Pumpkin left? You know, as in having a big sister, how did that make you feel?
So when Pumpkin left, it was kind of hard just because we had to clean up everything that Pumpkin stopped cleaning up. So that was the hard part. As far as like having a person out of the house, like we've had people move in and out before, so it was kind of different just because this was family moving in and out of our house, and we all thought that she would be back. And then so when she didn't come back, it was like, dang man, like we still got to keep cleaning up. So it was hard for us because she was the best one to do that, but in all seriousness, it was hard for Eli and I just because we were so used to having her presence. And so that it kind of prepared me for what was going to happen when I left. So I tried to keep in contact with everyone, make sure I do my rounds every week and call, just to make sure that people like hear from me, like not necessarily telling you everything that happens in my life, but make sure you know like I'm good. So her leaving prepared me for my leaving.
Yeah, Alicia, so you're the middle baby out of everybody, but you're old enough to be able to have that experience with everybody in the home. So how did, Leah leaving, how did Pumpkin leaving make you feel? Tell them about you getting your room, getting to be able to take over Leah's room. That's probably yours.
That was the good part.
So how did it make you feel? How did Leah leaving make you feel? How did Pumpkin leaving make you feel?
Well, kind of more grown up than I was. But also, it was like, when my mama couldn't do anything, it was like they could do it, but since they weren't there, we couldn't do it anymore.
So when you say when we couldn't do anything, they could do it for you, what do you mean by that? Like, what did they do?
Like, I remember this one time when, I think we were getting ready for, like, I don't know what we were getting ready for, but, like, you were getting ready for something. I don't know what it was, but, like, you kept saying, come on, so I can do your hair, but you were still getting ready yourself. So, Elia would just say, come on, I'll do it, because she's not going to, because she's still getting ready, because it takes you forever.
Yeah, I get it. So Lisa, how did it make you feel when your sister Leah left the home and then when Pumpkin left? How did you feel?
When Elia left, I was kind of sad because it was like, who's gonna like be home with us? And sometimes like when I came back from school and nobody was here, so I was like, is Elia still here? But she'll always be in her room, so we'll either go in there and see, like say hi and stuff. And then when Pumpkin left, it was kind of sad because she was like she was like really close to us, so she was like a good sister to us. And she like was responsible when nobody was here, and she took care of us and gave us food.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I really enjoyed talking to y'all. I thank y'all for sharing with us y'all time and y'all opinions about how y'all felt when everybody left out the home. Alicia, you know you are my child. Yes.
Hey, it's time for the realest part of the show. I got my fellas with me right now. Elijah in the middle, Eli on the end, man. It's real around here. I just want to talk to my guys real quick, my sons. And I'm going to start off with a serious topic, and that's going to be the police. The police. I want to talk to you about that a little bit. When you hear that, Elijah, what do you think of when we talk about the police?
Well, sometimes they kill people or they just let them go. And I hope they let them go because the series of what's happening right now is not good, because then we're going to have protests and then we're going to have riots. So we don't want that, especially in the city of Indianapolis, because so many people are dying because of police, and I don't want that.
You have police also at your school?
Yes, many.
You do? How do you feel about them at your school?
I'm scared because I don't know if they have weapons on them, and
Wow.
my school is crazy, and so many people from IPS are coming in, and so they think that they can just do what they do at IPS in our school because they're more calm, and like it's a more fancy school than others.
Fancy.
Yes,
What a
because-
word.
So on the outside of like IPS, you can just see like an auditorium and gyms and stuff, but on the inside, it's just like graffiti and tore up lockers or tore up chairs and trash all over the place.
Well, let me ask you this. Now, you say that the police make you scared. You don't know if they have weapons. The irony in that is your dad is a police officer. So how does that make you feel?
Scared too.
You scared of me?
Yes. I've always been scared of you. You just
What?
Dang.
Well, okay.
Jeez.
So even as a police officer, I'll make you afraid?
yes.
That's good. I'm a roll with that one. Eli, what about you, police?
I think when you're in a majority white town, it's hard to discuss a topic like that, especially like he said with stuff that is going on at the moment. You want to state your opinion, you want to say how you feel about it, but we're in a majority white town, so therefore they're going to disagree with everything we say.
And we talk about that a lot.
Yeah, they're going to disagree with everything we say. I'd be like, well, police are killing people, and they'll be like, well, actually, there's more white people or some whatever. You know, they
Right.
got some sort of statistic that wants to discredit us. So when it comes to police, it's like I just try to be respectful as possible. I don't get pulled over like my sister, but
Yeah,
I
right.
try to be respectful.
She gets
as
pulled
possible
over a lot.
all the time, but I don't. So I
Yeah, you do.
I try to be respectful as possible if that does happen. Just because I don't want to be, on a T-shirt someday. I don't want to, go through any of that.
But how does it feel, being a black young man and you feel like, police are here to protect us, and there are good police officers. There are a lot of great police officers, honestly. But just getting pulled over in that uncertainty, how does that feel for you?
I feel like it's not right, but at the same time, it's not something I can really do about it. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in this world, but I am a small voice, but I can make a difference. But there's not much I can do about how they see me. I'm the same way. I dress the same as I do in the inner city as I do out here.
But do you ever feel targeted? Have you ever felt targeted, even in a predominantly white town?
Well, absolutely. You're looked at differently than everybody else because you don't match everybody else. Like everybody was saying I didn't have no swag because I was dressing like the white boys.
Right.
And so I wanted to fit in with them because now dressing how I dress now, I get more attention brought to me because I don't look like everybody else. I'm not wearing shorts with T-shirts every day. Like I'm actually dressing how I want to. So therefore, like more attention's on me. I get followed a little bit more. Eyes are on me just a little bit more. It's just like just something you got to deal with being in this town. So.
Yeah, I think for me, I want to make sure that I've done a good job of teaching you guys the balance from where we come from you guys where you live at now, and being able to handle both as young men. And then when you go off, you'll have a legacy for yourself. When you go off, that you'll be able to leave something behind. And we're big on our name around here, and I really hope that we've done that. Is that cool, my guys? Good. Yeah. Hey, we welcome back to He Said, She Said. You're kicking it with the Johnson family. We hope you invited us. We invited you into our homes. You invited us. We invited you into our home, man, with some transparency, with some truth, with some humor. But it's real around here, man. I think us coming together as a family just kind of shows what we've been through with all of them. Even most of them get ready to leave the house. How you feel about it?
Well, I'm not sure if I'm happy, if I'm sad, I don't know how I feel. All I know is we're going to have 2 college students. I'm excited about that. But I'm not really sure how down on the inside I really feel about that.
I think for me, it's really about what will they be when they leave.
Absolutely.
Everything that we try to instill, everything that we try to teach them, from our good and bad, what will they become after that? And I think that's what it is for me. Every chance I get, I'm thinking about, like, when my daughter's at school, I'm always thinking like it's one big orgy going on at the school. It's just one big, like, that's what's happening. What's going on at the school? Like, who's watching the kids? What are they doing there? But it's not really that. She's on the dean's list. She's on the dance team. She works a job, and she sleeps. That's pretty much it. I think that's what I've gathered from most of it as a freshman. So for me, it's really about what will they be when they leave. What can you say to some family out here watching, or some people watching, our viewers, just about the importance of family and what we've been through?
I think family is so important. I think even with having Pumpkin or Andrea being in the home, and just having all of them up and leave, like sometimes I love when they all come and plop on the bed, or just come and crowd in the room. Sometimes it's just it makes it feel like family, or like they're all in the home at one time all over again. So it just brings back all those memories rushing in. And so family is important because life is short, and so it's good to cherish each time and every moment, because you never know when you're going to get those moments back.
I think for me, I love watching the younger kids see the older kids come home. I don't think they understand the impact. These three don't understand the impact that they've had on them.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes our day when they come home, but it also makes theirs as well. So when Elia pops up from school, in church, or just at home, like Elisha gets excited, or Elijah, Lisa gets excited. So for me, I get excited that the younger ones look up to them as well. And like Lisa just said the other day, that they get to hang out with them, and then I thought that was pretty cool as well.
Yeah.
What's the biggest experience y'all think y'all could take from this? Was y'all cool? What y'all got?
What'd you think?
Anything?
Yeah.
Besides emotional Alicia in the back. Alicia just emotional. She is definitely sad that they're leaving, but it's going to be good. Bittersweet, because your favorite is leaving this year, so that's going to be different. Her favorite child is leaving this year, and so she didn't cry when Elia left, but when her favorite leaves, it's going to be buckets of
I'm not even
tears.
going to cry then.
Now she
No,
will.
I'm not.
I'm telling you right now, fucking, I'm telling you right now, when
I'm not playing
When
with
Eli
y'all.
goes,
No.
she goes.
it's over. she go. It's already over, man.
Cool,
And
that's
if she
cool,
don't
that's
cry, I'm
cool.
not coming home.
Oh,
Right.
Oh, you gonna want to eat, so don't play with me.
So maybe we'll do another edition, man. On the holiday, when we get everybody together, man, we invite you all back into our homes. Thank you for joining us, man. He said, she said, the Johnson family. Everybody wave at them. We out.
The perfect church for imperfect people, the People's Church. Join us on Sunday mornings at 11:30 a.m., 2990 West 71st Street. Visit us at tpcindy.org for more information.
Welcome to He Said, She Said. No. Welcome.
Baby, what are you
to
doing?
He Said, She
It's
Said.
time to change.
What
We gotta
are we
change.
changing for?
TB40 said we got to change.
It's not
You
that type of change, babe.
What kind
He
of
Said, She Said is just moving to midnight Saturday nights.
Oh, we're not changing?
No.